What is up, everybody? Let me fix this camera. What is up, everybody? Nathan Brooks back again with another video. This is going to be a setup plus on my journey in skateboarding. So thank you guys for watching the other ones that have. But this is going to be me set. I've done another setup video with the Mason Silva reel deck, but this one's going to be one that means a lot to me because this is the first day I can skate again since I've been hurt. Finally back. I'm going to be trying to do a trick tip video that was suggested on my page, and this is my custom graphic that I had a company make for me of design that I made back in middle school in like the 5th grade. I'm not an artist. I'm going to try one day, but I had my best friend's sister draw this up for me, and I had it sent off, and a skate company made it for me. And there's a sketch that I'll be setting up later, just whenever that time comes. But this is the deck. So that is basically the whole story behind this, since it's my journey in skateboarding. The art that I made up was above the ocean, had the palm tree. It was actually a shark up in the air caught by a web. So like the shark jumped and was caught in the web, and the spider was coming to eat it. So I explained that to her and everything, and she sent me back this, and I absolutely love it. So it's basically the same concept, but you see the shark is still in the water, and the web is, so basically my head, the shark already jumped, and it was too heavy, of course, for the web, and it fell back in, and that spider is coming down because it felt its web get moved. So I also am hyped for this because I've seen this before, but I've never got the chance to find it for myself. But this is, of course, Grizzly Grip. I skate this all the time, but what I mean is I'm a Calgary Flames hockey fan all the way out here in West Virginia. But I found the Grizzly Calgary Flame graphic for the grip tape. So I'm going to put this on this deck, which means a lot to me. So I'm going to grip this thing. I just set up the Mason Silva reel deck. I cannot stand when I had 2 sheets. Perfect. This is what I'm going to put on the other deck of mine. They come in like this. This one comes up to me all rolled up. Like, oh, I hate that. I understand why they do it, but just kind of like, man, it's kind of a headache. So, back to what I was saying with my journey in skateboarding thing. So I grew up skateboarding. I am from West Virginia. Kind of crazy to think that there's skateboarders out here, because this is nothing but country. A lot of West Virginia is country living. So I live in the country. I don't live in any city in West Virginia. So I've always just had to make do with what I have. And that's always been fine. I don't mind that at all. You know, I always think the people that don't have everything at their, like everything right there for them is, I think that's where the hard work comes in. And I'm not saying that you know, that takes away. If you have everything right there for you, that's perfect. I wish that was like that for me, but it's just logically not. So, but I really think whenever you can sit here and always make it work, no matter where you're living. So I'm just getting the air pockets out, but I always think that if you can make it work, your dreams work when you don't live in an area that favors your lifestyle. I always think that just means a lot more to me, but at least to me. I'm gonna grip this board real quick, and I'll be right back. Back to what I was saying about the whole rolled up grip tape. I can't even use that grip tape anymore because that stuff, when you roll it up, it loses its grip. And as soon as I was coming around, I took some big gash out, and it was literally up here because it popped up and my knife like went. So I kept trying, and it would just look terrible. So I really wish that companies would stop sending me grip tape all rolled up. I wish they would just do it like this. So I can't, unfortunately, use my Calgary Flame grip, but I will use this. So maybe I'll find the Calgary Flame grip another day. It's all good though. It wasn't grippy. Like it wasn't sticking to the board that good. That's all good. All right. I like this grip too, so it's all good. But anyway, so back to my journey in skateboarding. So I had this graphic. It just came up in my head. I as a kid, I would do art. And, you know, I was always in art class, you know, as a skateboarder. That's just, to an extent, what you do. But I didn't really think about it like that. I was just drawing. I always drew stuff I was into. And I'd just be sitting in class drawing. And it just come up in my head one day. A shark in the ocean, a tree, the sun, and a black widow spider just coming down to eat it. I don't know why that popped in my head. Nothing like that has ever popped in my head again, so I don't know what that was about. But anyway, I'm going to try to re-grip this one, this grip tape, and we'll get back to you in a minute. So, back to what I was kind of saying. I made that graphic. Never one day thought that I was ever going to have anything done with it. As far as I knew, I was probably in the 5th grade. I guess you're 10 or 11. Just drew it. I was like, oh, that would be so cool to put on a board one day. So I had it made. I'm bummed about that grip tape. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll buy another one. But yeah, this isn't the best grip job. Oh well, it's all good. It's just a skateboard. It's going to get messed up anyway. So that's basically it. You know, that's all that really came about it. Is I just thought about this graphic. Just drew it. Some people kind of redid it. But as far as like, that was the first time it's actually come to life. So I am astonished at that. So I really appreciate that and all the people that made it come true. It didn't take too long to get it back. I'm going to try to get a lot more of these made. And if people like them, I hope to sell a lot of them. I'm going to continue to think of graphics and somehow get them made. So just keep your eyes open for that. Because I definitely like to sell boards. That's something I've always dreamed of. Whether I was sponsored or not. Just wanting to make money. Just doing what I love. I love to skate no matter what. Whether I make money or not. That's not something I'm really worried about. But growing up, I mean, we all want to be pros. Yeah, I've put this on my Instagram quite a bit. Check out my Instagram, NathanBrooks_91. That is where all the skateboarding stuff, and I post on TikTok, but Instagram is what I really post a lot on too. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of this graphic. This really wasn't my journey in skateboarding. That's still what I'm going to call it, because it kind of explains some stuff about back in the day for me. But yeah, so Venture trucks, Spitfire wheels, the U-tow trucks, Bronson bearings, this custom deck, the Grizzly grip. Should have been the Grizzly with the flame, but oh well. It's all good. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to finish setting this up. I'll show y'all what it looks like, and then I'm probably going to film the how-to video. I guess I will kind of keep talking about some stuff, because it does mean a lot to me to be able to skate this board today, considering I'm feeling better. My ankle is a lot better. Slight pain in it, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. I think it's just, I mean, the injury happened like weeks ago, right even before 2025, and I just haven't skated just to let it heal. But other than that, I've been feeling good. You know, it only really hurts if I do move it in certain ways, kind of intentionally. But it just means a lot to be able to come back from being hurt, skating a deck that you had made up of a graphic that you made when you were a kid. I also never said anything, just because I've never got anything but from them yet. I actually, January 1st, technically January 1st, December 31st was the day I sent in my clips. There was a skate account on Instagram, Medic Skateboards. Go check them out. Exactly how it sounds. Well, it's MEDECK. So check them out. I send in my clips. They put a little note on Instagram to send in clips. They need to do riders to add to their team. I said, might as well give it a shot. I've never been sponsored before. I thought this is my getting to be honestly my only chance, because it's just nothing's ever panned out really that way. I'm getting older. Well, not really older. I'm still young, but I'm 22, been skating my whole life. Nothing's really panned out. So I was like, might as well give it a shot. What can it hurt? And they said they was going to sponsor me, all this stuff. So as long as that's still legit, everything, I'm, I guess, technically a sponsored skater, which I never thought I'd be able to say. So I'm looking forward to when those packs come along. You know, if they're willing to send me some. If not, it's all good. But I'll still gladly support their band if they're going to consider me a part of their team. So I love the design too. Their design is really cool for their company. Thomas Davis is the one that runs it. So check him out too. That's his Instagram as well. So Thomas Davis, Medic Skateboards. So check that out. And I keep talking about the injury, what took me out. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I was just in here doing my thing. I was doing 50-50s in here. Just happened to slip off my foot. I came off the rail, this transformer rail. Check them out too, they're sick. I was just doing what I normally do. My foot slipped off the nose and just totally went. Hurt so bad. But I'm back, so it's all good. There it is.